David. What you and Felicia accomplish while you were in Washington, huh?
Let's forget about that for a while. Tell me about Cheryl.
Oh, there's not a word from her. I mean, not even a glimpse. Nobody's seen anything, nothing. You've got to find her for me, please.
Honey, obviously Cheryl did exactly what she wanted to do. I mean, she left that note. I think we should honor her wishes, that's all.
But, Sean, she is out there all by herself with nobody to care for her, and she is so sick.
Come on, now, you give your sister some credit. She's a very smart woman. Now, she's not going to put herself in any danger. She's got too much to live for.
I know, but I am so worried about
Well,
it.
so is Robert, but he agrees with me.
That we should just wait for her to call, is that it?
If she doesn't want to be found, we certainly are not going to find her.
Sean.
I know.
So you all set?
Almost, yeah.
Okay. You home for dinner?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Great.
You know I want to be here.
Well, I should think so.
I'll see you tonight, love.
Okay. Oh, no, I might be contagious. Well, maybe on the forehead.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Dear.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You feel better. Ah. Bye.
Why?
I wish you hadn't bought that place in New York.
Oh, come on, bear with me just a little while longer. Walter's making lots of money. I'm going to sell it.
You mean it?
I mean it.
Okay.
See you tonight.
Hurry back.
Here you go.
No. Anything, new on Frisco?
No, I'm doing the best I can. All I know for sure is that he was last seen on this continent.
Oh, that's a lot to go on.
No, it isn't. Not really, but I'm trying to gather as many specifics on Frisco as possible before Felicia decides to run off on her own.
Seems to be the season for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I know. Still no word from Cheryl?
I figure she'll call when she's ready. I'm kind of curious to know as to where she might have gone.
You never forgot to send me beautiful roses.
And we won't ever forget him. Not ever.
No, Father. We won't. They loved you very much, Julian. So did I. I loved you so much. So very, very much. I remember the first time you sent me flowers. I was so surprised and happy. Little bookworm me. Getting flowers from you. Oh, Julian.
You changed me in so many ways. You made me find the woman that was inside me. I didn't even know it. You saw her from the very beginning. I loved you for that. Olivia told me at your memorial that when your dream for the family became a reality, that you were going to come and look for me again. I wanted so much to be your wife. I think I've found another man. I think I could love him. I want to. Oh, Julian. I know that you would want me to go on living. But I am very, very sick. And I don't want to be a burden. I came here because I knew you'd understand. You're always such a good listener. I have some decisions to make. And like you always said, the tough ones you make alone. And that's what I'm going to do. Whatever I decide, it's going to be all by my big grown-up self. I just wanted to come here and tell you that. And say goodbye. I'd like to have one of these. They'll be the last flowers you give me. Bye, Julian. Sleep well. My love.
Such a sweet talker you are, Dan. Did I really got to go? I have a runaway star I have to deal with today.
Oh, yes, Colton.
Oh, yeah, you know, he's my child of misbehaving these days. Not to mention Cheryl. I have to deal with her.
Anything new in that area?
No, nothing. But I think she would call you first. I gotta go, honey. I'm late.
Bye, baby.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh, hi, Felicia.
Hi. Well, one lady leaves, another one arrives. Good for you guys. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Princess. What are you doing here so early, huh?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about Frisco. I hope I'm not interrupting
I am about to leave. I understand you two had quite a field day in Washington,
you. Well, we discovered a few things.
Really? I wasn't aware the WSB was into giving out information.
Well, you know me, Bobby. I have my ways. Excuse me. Hello. Yes, this is Sean Donnelly. Yes, I will be in my office today. Who is it? Hello? Hello? Strange. Whoever it was wasn't very friendly.
May I help you? Yeah, tell Miss St. John I'd like to speak to her when she's free.
Would you excuse me just a moment, please?
Sure.
Thank you. See if you can help that woman find something that she likes, and I'll speak with Mr. Lavery.
She comes in almost every day. She hasn't bought anything yet.
Maybe you'll have some luck with her.
Okay.
This is a very pleasant surprise.
Is it?
This is going to be a pleasant surprise.
Depends.
You're rather monosyllabic this morning.
I'm sorry. I've given a great deal of thought to what I have to say.
And?
And you're right. I do need help with the family business.
I thought it was clearly understood that family business would be conducted at the Club Duke office. Or is this a social visit, Mr. Lavery?
This is business.
I figured as much.
I didn't want to take Olivia away from her gallery.
A somewhat public place for discussions, don't you think?
Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but Gallery Olivia will be closing now. We'll open back up this afternoon at 2 o'clock. Thank you very much. Please come back.
I won't hear of it. It goes against every principle I believe in.
I thought these decisions were up to me.
Not in this case. Not where it concerns my daughter.
Father.
Come here. I want you to hear this. It seems that you've convinced Duke here to allow you to work with him as his partner.
Thank you, Duke.
Tell him where we were this morning.
Is that necessary?
Tell him.
We visited Julian's grave.
Yes. We stood there looking down at his grave, knowing that all the time there was another grave just a few yards further off. The grave of my other son, also your brother, Olivia.
I know.
You know? And do you know what it's going to feel like for me to wait for the day when I'm standing in the cemetery again, looking down at your grave?
That won't happen, Father.
Why not? Why not, sweetheart? Why won't it happen? Julian thought it could never happen to him, but it did.
I think I can involve Olivia in the business with a minimum risk to her safety.
That's not good enough.
I need someone to help me, Victor. Someone who understands the intricacies of the way the family works. I think Olivia is that person.
I told you before, it's not for you to decide.
Well, in that case, sir, there's a breach of faith, and such a breach releases me from my commitment.
I can't believe you would walk away from this.
You want to watch me?
Please give me the chance to use myself to my full capacity, Father. Give us both the chance. I know that together, Duke and I will never disappoint you.
I have to think. You'll hear from me by the end of the day.
Thank you, Duke, for your faith in me.
I didn't think he'd be too happy about it.
It was a showdown that had to come. He'll decide for me. It'll be difficult for him, but he knows you're right.
Is your business in need of absolute security? Is your life in need of more stability? And I'm the man for you. Devane Donnelly. Oh, yes, Felicia Jones does work here. No, I expect him any minute. Can I take a message? Hello? 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 How rude.
Good morning.
Oh, Felicia.
Sorry I'm late. I stopped over at Sean's.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I forgot the Danish. Shoot.
Strange friends.
You know I do. Why?
Yeah, well, one of them phoned this morning, and they're inquiring after you. When I said I'd take a message, they hung up.
Inquiring?
Mm-hmm. They asked if you worked here.
I'm sure they'll call back.
You find out any more about Frisco?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. But just don't you get it into your head to go off and try anything on your own, all right?
I would never do anything like that.
Yeah, right. Never.
Is this the morning's mail?
Yes, it is. I've done all the junk stuff. You can do the bills if you like.
Good, thank you.
Hello.
Sean, having a holiday, are we?
No. Just winding up some calls here. Why, is something pressing?
Oh, just the bills. Heavily. Listen, is Robert still there?
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Robert, for you, it's Anna.
Good morning, my dear.
Hi. Listen.
How are we this morning?
Oh, very well, thank you.
And what about my adorable daughter?
Oh, she's fine. Well, actually, she's got a bit of a cold.
Nothing serious, is it?
No, just the sniffles.
Then I think I'll drop by and say hello.
Oh, yeah, she'd love that. But Robert, really...
Chief Lewis is on the other line for Robert. Seems like he can't be reached at home.
Oh.
Any idea where he is?
He's right here, on the phone. Robert, Chief Lewis is looking for you.
Tell him I'll call him right away.
He's going to call him right away.
Okay.
Robert, I wanted to tell you... Actually, I've been withholding a bit of information from you from... Hello? Robert? I believe it. Well, I tried.
Hello. Yes, this is Sean Donnelly. Am I going to be in my office today? Well, I might not. Who is this? What the hell is going on?
Daddy!
As my sweetie pie,
Oh, what?
Come here.
Oh, no. I'm very highly contagious.
Oh.
Yes.
Ah, see. This, wouldn't be some stunt to get out of school, would it? Hmm?
Oh, no, I love school.
Good, I'm glad to hear it.
Hey, dude, how about a cup of my special tea? It'll spark you right up.
No thanks, Olin. I only have a minute.
No need to hit me on the head. No, sir.
Alone at last.
At last?
Well, I haven't seen you since, Uncle Duke opened his new club in New York.
Yeah, but still, I know a lot about you.
Ooh, you do you?
Uh-huh. Mommy explained everything to me.
She did.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
But I just want you to know, it's okay if you're in love with Miss Stansbury. Are you?
How about if I was to say that I like Miss Stansbury? I mean, would that be acceptable, huh?
She's very nice, and, well, you know, I really don't know her very well.
Oh, yes. Yes, she is. She's very nice. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You don't know her very well.
Well, it's okay with me, because I think you need someone in your life.
How about you?
You're always me, Daddy.
Come here. Share your germs around.
Oh.
I told your father from the very beginning I wouldn't sacrifice Anna and Robert to the family business because I love them both too much for that.
Why are you telling me this?
If you're going to be my partner, I think it's something you should know.
Fair enough.
And you and I will work together to legitimize the family business.
You'll need me to accomplish that.
I realize that. That's why we're here.
I understand.
And then we can discuss our various areas of responsibility after your father gets back to us, of course.
Anything you want from me, I'll do for you. Anything at all.
You're sounding an awful lot better.
Yeah, I am. Daddy's visit really perked me up.
Good. Now you tell Owen that I'll be home for dinner, and so will Digby.
Great. Well, I'll see you then. Bye, Bobby.
Oh, darling.
Anything happen while I was gone?
Well, Robin does sound a little better.
Oh, that's good.
How was the meeting?
I don't know yet.
Oh,
I just don't know.
Well, if you ever want to talk to anybody about it, you know where I am.
Thank you. Devane Donnelly Investigations. Yes, this is Felicia Jones. We close at 6 o'clock. Who's this? Hello? That's strange. I just got a phone call like what you got earlier.
Really?
Yeah, they asked what time we closed. I told them, and then they hung up.
Well, maybe it was a prospective customer.
Maybe. But then they asked for me. Devane Donnelly Investigations. May I ask who's calling? Oh, hold on. It's Fran Woods.
Oh, hi. Hello, Fran. Yeah. Well, you know I'm not going to be working on your case anymore. I'll be here at the office, yes. Okay. All right, I'll wait here for you then. Yeah. Bye-bye. I should tell Robert. No. I'll wait.
Yes, we dropped the Woods case for the same reason that Anna did. No body, no leads. Hell, I mean, we can't even prove there was a crime.
Well, state higher-ups will be very pleased, I'm sure.
The state higher-ups are always pleased when nothing happens, because that means things are nice and safe. But you and I know different, Guy. There was a bloke snuffed out right here in Port Charles.
We think.
And then his body was stuffed into the river, and then somebody else retrieved it.
We think.
Whether we can prove it or not, it happened. Hell, that's the problem. That's what's messing me up. It's frustrating. I know it happened.
All right. So what are you going to do? You going to close the file?
I guess I haven't got much choice. Might have been different, though, if I could have spoken to Fran Woods. What else is on the docket?
Nothing. This has been a very quiet city lately. I'm telling you, it's a sign of a well-run police department.
Yeah, it also makes for a kind of a dull life. Look, I think I might head over to the hospital. Maybe they found something out of that sheriff.
Come on, answer.
Have any other appointments this afternoon, so it needs to be free when Fran Woods gets here.
I wish I knew why she wanted to see me.
Well, maybe she wants to continue with the investigation.
She could have asked me that over the phone.
Well, I'll send her in when she gets here. Made on the investigation. Yes, this is Felicia Jones. I just got another one of those phone calls.
The same thing?
Yeah, they ask if it's me, then they ask when I'm leaving, and then they hang up.
Huh. They're not long enough to trace them, I suppose.
No, I don't know what they want.
Well, the next time this happens, come and get me. I'll listen to you.
Hello, fellow crime stoppers.
Hello.
Oh, honey, before you even ask me, I have no more information on Frisco. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, well, all right, then. I'm going to go back in the office and wait for Fran.
Okay.
Is that Fran Woods? I thought you finished that case.
I did. She called earlier. She just sounded so miserable. I thought I'd meet her later. I've been thinking of talking to Robert.
Why? You can't give him very much, can you?
I've got an address. But he just makes me so crazy about this.
Well, I can understand that, but with both of you working separately, there haven't been any major breakthroughs. Look, even if he has the address, it's not going to do him much good. Since I assume the woman doesn't live in his jurisdiction, he won't even be able to talk to her.
Well, it's never stopped him before.
All right, then look at it this way. Aside from giving him the address, what else is there?
Nothing. That's the whole thing, you see. We haven't come up with a body. There's no trace of the man. I mean, that's why I gave the case up, really.
Then give him the address. Unless,
Unless what?
Unless you're concerned that this whole business involves Duke.
Hang on.
All right. Forget I said that. If you need any help from me, just holler. I'll be in my office, sir. Where's Felicia?
Oh, she had some things to do. I said she could go out.
Oh.
You want her for something?
No, not at all. I just want to make sure she wasn't around, so.
Oh?
Yeah, I have some additional information about Frisco that I don't want her to know about yet.
So Kinley was loyal to the old school tie?
Yeah, you might say that he opened his files to me. I think that it's over. It's only just begun.
So it's come to this, has it?
Well, I look at it this way. I got a stiff I can't find. If I can't find the stiff, it means I can't find the person that made him into that stiff. And on top of that, I'm not having much success at finding Cheryl, am I?
That's the personal one.
Yeah. But then again, I'm supposed to be the super sleuth, and I can't even find a sick woman.
Well, I did run a computer check on all the hospitals between here and New York City.
What'd you find?
Nothing. They had no emergency admissions that even sounded like her.
Well, thanks for trying.
Yeah. Hey, look, none of my business, I know, but I just haven't seen you express this much interest in a woman in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Woods case. I should come up with something brilliant about
Maybe
that.
you should go. Yeah, can you? Yes.
No, I can't. As a matter of fact, we've tried everything except our psychics.
Don't tempt me.
Hey, you're not still thinking that Duke Lavery's involved, are you?
I don't want to. I really don't want to mess things up for Anna, but there are too many coincidences here, and they all point to Lavery.
Washington really brought back some old memories for you, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, it certainly did. You know, it was so weird walking down all those familiar corridors. It really was. Wow. Do you remember Rheingold?
Yeah. Bulgaria. Wasn't he underground?
Right, and then Durdorf?
Oh, he was brilliant, the demolitions expert from New Zealand.
I certainly haven't lost the old touch now, have you?
Hello, Devane. And Donnelly.
Hey.
Yeah, he's here. See you.
Oh, thanks. Hello. You again. You gonna fill me in on your little game now? Talk to me. Talk to me. Damn.
Friend of yours?
I've been getting these calls all day long. I mean, somebody's stupid idea of a joke, I guess.
What do they want?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. They call, make sure it's me, and ask me when I'm leaving. I trace the calls, but they don't stay on the line long enough.
I think we've got a problem here.
Look, it's nothing I can't
No.
handle.
Felicia's been getting the same calls.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Someone wants to know your whereabouts.
Any idea where she might be?
She's at the brownstone, I think.
I don't know why anyone would make her a target, but I better warn her fast.
Oh.
I'll call Felicia from my office.
Please, Mrs. Woods, I'm sorry. Come in. It's okay, there's nobody else. Can I get you some tea or something?
No, thank you. See, I just came because I wanted to apologize for telling you a lie.
What lie?
See, I was afraid you wouldn't take the case, and that you would go to the police, and I've just been so afraid for me and the children.
Well, you mustn't be afraid.
No, see, you don't understand. Marty isn't a businessman. He's a gangster.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, he never actually told me. We've kept quiet about those kind of things, but you can't be married to a man and not notice things. I mean, hurried trips out of town and phone calls saying that he's going to be late and strange people around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know what gang he might have been involved with?
I think it was a family called the Carters. He would look and read everything that happened to them in the newspaper, and then whenever they would call, he would take the phone in the other room.
Why was he here in Port Charles, do you know?
Yes. He was going to kill somebody.
Who?
I don't know.
And excuse me, I have to leave. I'll explain later.
Okay. Please, calm down. Please, Fran, you must not touch yourself over this.
Please. Can't you see if you can find him? See, find something for me. I mean, I'm so afraid that somebody's going to do something to the children or to me. I can't live this way anymore. I just wanted you to know why it was so important to me.
Yes, I will. You keep in touch with me.
Yes, thank you.
I worry about you. Now, you be careful.
Thank you.
Scorpio.
Listen, I've just had a visit here from Franwood.
Well, I guess I should be thankful that you've called me.
Well, I tried to reach you.
What'd she have to say?
You were right that her husband was involved with the mob and with the Carter gang, and that it was probably a hit.
Great. You know how tedious it is to be right all the time. Well, I guess there's not much I can do about it now. She's probably long gone.
I have an address.
Shoot.
Okay, you got a pencil?
Yes.
It's a little place outside of New Jersey called Plattsville, and she's in Florence Apartments on Gaines Avenue.
Gaines Avenue. Thank you, my dear. I'm now back in business.
Oh, Dick. Please don't be involved in this.
Sean, what are you doing here? Something wrong?
I don't know yet. Can we go inside?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What is it?
Have you gotten any more of those strange phone calls today?
Yes, as a matter of fact, just a few minutes ago. How did you know?
Anna told me. Same with me.
Like who you are, where you're going, stuff
Exactly.
like that? I thought it was just another heavy breather at first.
I wish that's all it was. The thing that bothers me so much is that both of us are involved in this, and there's still some people out there, some pretty unscrupulous people who have grudges against me, and I don't want them going after you to get to me. So I want you to promise me something. From now on, you don't go out alone.
Know the reason for keeping me out of Canada?
I'm serious, Felicia. Canada is out.
Sean, I thought we were in this together. I took almost as many risks as you in Washington.
I know all that. It seems we have some new players in this game, and until we get to the bottom of these phone calls, we play it safe. All right?
All right.
I've got to get going. I'm going to have Robert detail a man to watch over you, all right?
Please don't worry about me so much. Just think about getting those leads to Frisco.
All right, I'll take care of it. Just trust me. I will find Frisco for you. But you listen.
All right, think carefully. Don't do anything, Mr. Donnelly.
What is going
You
on?
wouldn't want the lady hurt.
You hurt, I'll kill you. All right, just
cooperate.
Just do as they say.
Get in the car.
What do you want?
Just cooperate, Mr. Donnelly. Give me the ropes and ties.
Let's go.
Happened to Marty Woods, it was most certainly gang-related, and no doubt involved Carter and the Jerome Watts. So whatever happened to Marty must have happened on the docks behind Duke's place. No, that's not a relevant fact. At least not relevant to linking Duke in with it, and yet... Come on. Dan is your concern now. But what's her reaction going to be when Robert contacts her? And more important, if she's being watched, what are they going to think of the police being involved? Robert knows it.
Hi. I thought I'd just stop by to see your partner and my lover. Oh, I tell you, Ann, I haven't seen him since this morning. It feels like a week. Must be love. Hmm?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Sean?
Okay, I'm here. You okay, Felicia? Felicia?
Sean?
Where is she?
Sean?
Don't harm her!
Here.
Felicia!
I'm here. I'm okay. Sean? Sean?
Don't harm her!
Talk to me. Helen? Hello? Somebody talk to me. What are you going to do? Let go of me. What do you want? Let go of me.
It's useless to struggle.
What have you done with Sean?
I'll ask the questions, you answer them.
What have you done with Sean?
Now, look, every time you open your mouth and it's not to answer my question, it'll cause great pain to either you or Mr. Donnelly. Do you understand me?
Who are you?
You're not listening to me. Now, look, I'm just going to break one of his fingers now.
Oh, no, please.
Okay? And then we're going to break 9 more. And after that, we can break his arms. Do you understand me? Break one of his fingers.
No! No!
Now do you understand?
Yes.
And from now on, you'll address me as Commander. Is that clear?
Yes. Commander.
Mr. Donnelly.
All right. When we stop these games, I don't know what you want from me, but you don't need to girl.
But we do, Mr. Donnelly.
Look, she's only a friend. She just happened to be there when you grabbed me. Let her go.
Well, I don't think so, Mr. Donnelly. You see, what we want to know is directly related to Mrs. Jones. We want to know where her husband is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do, Mr. Donnelly. And you're going to tell us.
I've had experts try to make me talk, my friend.
Yes, I know. That's why we felt we had to bring Mrs. Jones along. You see, whatever you get, she'll get 3 or 4 or 5 times.
You're a very brave man, aren't you, huh? All right.
The way I see it, Mr. Donnelly, whatever information you refuse to give us will result in such pain being applied to Mrs. Jones that she will sooner or later give it to us herself. Now, we will ask the questions only of you at first, Mr. Donnelly. Each time you are uncooperative, Mrs. Jones will pay. If you continue to remain obstinate, then we'll turn our full attention on Mrs. Jones, assuming, of course, that she is still capable of answering. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
Good. Now, where is Frisco Jones?
She doesn't know.
But you do.
Dropped dead.
No, it's the lady who will wish that she had dropped dead.
Don't you hurt her! Don't you hurt her!
It's too late, Mr. Donnelly.
You are dead, my friend. You are dead.
Now, where is Frisco Jones?
Drop dead.
I've got to remember to ask Duke how in the world he puts up with these irregular hours that all these investigators have. You know, I'm not actually sure, though, I'm going to be able to handle not knowing where Sean is all the time. It does have a good side, though. If he doesn't keep regular hours, then we can just jet off to some wonderful place whenever we feel like it, right?
Oh, yeah. It has its advantages.
So frustrating. You know, I just didn't understand his mood swings all the time. Probably never would have if it wasn't for Robert looking for Cheryl.
Oh, is there still no word on that?
No. You know, but I have to believe about what she said in her note. You know, she said that she was going to be careful. I gotta believe she's not going to do anything to put herself in danger.
Well, you know, it is a very good sign that Robert hasn't been able to find out anything about her.
What do you mean?
Sometimes people that are in trouble are easy to find for some reason.
I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought about that. I mean, maybe she's just out there someplace, just, I don't know, just thinking it all over, and when she comes back, she'll let me give her my kidney.
Oh, yeah. Robert told me about that. My goodness, it's very brave of you.
It's nothing. Nobody needs 2 kidneys anyway. So maybe my Uncle Horace, you know, he was the black sheep of the family. He drank like a fish. That's 2 animals. It's 2 animals. Sufficient animal? I don't know. Anyway, Aunt Josie always said that living with Uncle Horace was like living in a zoo. Oh, I believed it. It was awful. More like a pigsty.
Oh, it's getting very close to your wedding, isn't it? I mean, you can't very well get married from a hospital bed, can you?
You know, that's a $64,000 question. I was going to talk it over with Sean. What in the world is keeping this man? I don't know what's holding him up. Turn some heads, wouldn't it?
Getting married in hospital? I would think so.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, I had planned on having a great big, huge, spectacular place for the wedding, you know, and inviting all of the friends and having a party just that goes on forever. But instead, there I would be in a hospital bed in a beautiful white wedding gown. And Cheryl in the adjoining bed doing her maid of honor duties. That would be so funny, wouldn't it be? Oh, it'd make the news. And we could be sitting there sipping ice water out of one of those little bent straws that they always have. Makes you kind of wonder sometimes, doesn't it?
About postponing the wedding?
No, I mean about changes. About how your life either turns out better or worse than what you expected it, but it never, ever turns out the way you expected it to.
Sometimes it doesn't turn out the way you'd wish it to, either.
But it has to. My wish has to come true.
Oh, Tiffany. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. It's not your fault. I know it's not your fault. It's just that I cannot forget that I'm the one that caused Cheryl all that pain. And I wish with all my soul that I could do something to make it up to her, that I could give her back what I gave her.
You will. I mean, you said that the note was positive and everything.
I know. I'm sorry. This is absolutely disgusting, carrying on like this. I'm just nervous, you know. We were, we weren't very close for a long time.
I know.
But you know, over these past few weeks, I don't know, I really do love my sister, you know. It's the way it should have been all along, and I didn't. And what really bothers me is because, you know, a year ago I didn't even really care. I wouldn't have cared at all.
Oh, well, sometimes, you know, it's worthwhile. I mean, even though it hurts a bit more, it's worthwhile.
I understand what you're saying, and I really appreciate your concern. I don't know, words of wisdom always sound comforting, but having loved, it doesn't make the pain worthwhile. I think maybe if you thought of it in terms of maybe if you were losing Duke, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
My makeup is a mess. I don't want Sean seeing like this. Oh, thank you for putting up with me. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe one day you'll return the favor.
Hello, darling.
Hi.
Hi, Tiffany. How are you? Nice to see you.
Duke. How are you? Very nice to see you. Anna, would you please have Sean call me?
Yes, thank you. Absolutely. I will. Yes. Bye-bye.
Did I say something?
Oh, no, it's not you. She's just so worried about Cheryl and everything. I don't know.
Oh, she has been gone quite a while, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's worried about her.
Oh, it took you so long, didn't it?
Lipstick all over you. Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting you here.
Well, I didn't expect to come here, but I was in the club, and, well, it seemed Angel was running things very well, and Terry was singing, all the tables were full, and I thought, well, hell, they don't even need me there, so I'll come over here and spend some time with you.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, why don't you switch your answering machine on and we can go home? You can carry on with business in the morning.
No, I can't do that. I'm waiting for a call, and I can't wait until the morning.
Well, God knows I've asked you to wait for me long enough, so I'll just wait for you.
Well, why don't you go home? I'll be home soon, you see, and I'll meet you there.
No, I won't hear of it. I'll hang around here and wait for you. I'll help you kill time until you get your call.
Was that part of an answer? Then Mr. Donnelly will have to pay for it. Now look, Mrs. Jones, I am not an unreasonable man. But I have asked you question after question, and still I've gotten no more answers. Now, why don't we be friends, huh? We'll have a little conversation, and you can say whatever you please.
Please, can I have some water?
Well, it's right on the table in front of you.
I'd reach it, but I'm all tied.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Your hands are tied. Now, you see, I'm not an unreasonable man. But I have my job to do, right? And my job right now is to find Frisco Jones.
I told you I don't know where he is.
But you know more than you're saying. Now listen, Felicia. You and I, we're dependent on each other. We need each other. Now look, I gave you the water and the opportunity to speak, and now I want the information that I need. What have you learned from the WSB about Frisco?
I can't tell you. He's my husband. I have to protect him from you.
It looks like your dentist has been neglecting you, Mr. Donnelly.
Check the right molar while you're in there, all right?
Very funny. But I'm afraid I have no anesthetic.
I've been through this before.
Then you have the advantage on Mrs. Jones.
Look, buddy, you can play all the recordings you want to of tortured women screaming. I'm still not going to talk.
Don't you think she's in danger?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because if you hurt her, then you'll have to kill me or spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, wondering how and when I'll get you.
What makes you think I'm afraid to kill you?
You do that, friend, you'll have half the WSB on your tail until they eliminate you.
I think it's time to put your brave words to a test, Mr. Donnelly. You'll have to excuse me a moment, Mr. Donnelly.
Sure, no problem.
Sean? We have something to show you, Mrs. Jones.
Sean!
I'm here.
Sean?
Sure.
Knives? What are those for?
We have a little experiment.
Sean?
Felicia?
Sean!
It's very important that a knife be sharp. A properly sharper knife can cut so deeply and so smoothly.
Touch her.
You almost wouldn't feel the pain.
No!
It's like ice being drawn across the flesh.
Well, if I remember correctly, you and Sean, you spent a lot of money on fancy answering machines, so why don't you just put them on and we'll go home and you can check in and see if anybody calls you.
Well, yes, I mean, it is a good idea, but I do have to wait, so you just go on home, and I really won't be too long.
You know, it's a pity we can't manage to synchronize our personal lives. Does it ever occur to you it's a shame that Robert wasn't able to link me to Fran Woods?
A shame?
Well, then we'd have something in common in our careers.
Don't ever joke about something like that. I'm out of that case now.
I'm sorry. Oops.
You've got a new key ring. When did you get this? It's cute. Oh, well, she's got good taste, Miss St. John.
It's a decorator's custom.
Oh, yeah. One of the oldest.
No, they give a gift to their clients after they've done large decorating jobs. New York, they do that there.
And then they give engraved key rings to commemorate the gift, I suppose.
Oh, come on, Annie, you're better than that.
If she gave it to you, you don't have to use it.
You know how mean I am. It was very expensive. I'd hate it to go to waste.
Yes, and I'm not sure I like you having all these designing women in your life.
And why didn't... All things considered, I guess I could have knocked first.
Why should you? I find it rather amusing that my wife is accusing me of indiscretions while she's waiting here till all hours of the night for her former husband to show up.
Oh, come on, that's not fair, dude.
This is the call you were waiting on.
Yes, it is.
This is the reason you wanted me out of the office.
Duke.
At least my business affairs, Anna, are that. Business. Excuse me. Good night, Robert.
Maybe I should have called first.
Yes, you should.
Hey, listen, you've got no right to be angry. I'm the one here with the beef.
Well, what is it?
What is it? It's the Fran Woods address. That's what it is.
Yeah, you checked it out?
Not personally. I sent some people around there with a warrant an hour after I gave them the information.
And?
It was empty. But you want to know what else? The place had been scrubbed clean of any record of their being there. No one can even recall seeing her.
Fran gave me a fake address?
I don't think so. There were no fingerprints, not a one. Everything. Wiped clean. Doorknobs, telephone sets, telephones. There wasn't a print to be had. Listen, why couldn't you have given me this information sooner?
I tried to call.
How long have you had that address?
You couldn't have done any more than I did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about mugshots? Can you do that? Maybe showing her IDs to some of Marty's friends, people he used to hang around with?
Did you realize that she would have run a mile if she knew that the police were involved? I told you that. We got more information out of her because she trusted me, and she would have been scared to death of you.
All right, well, think about this. If you had have gotten me involved sooner, she would now be securely hidden away in a safe house, along with her children, which is a far more pleasant alternative to the grisly end she might be at now.
Let's keep it civilized, Mr. Donnelly.
Fine. Just in time, and we'll go one-on-one.
We'll go all over it again.
No, I'll save you the trouble. You just put a bull on me or start having nightmares about when I'm going to put one of you.
What does WSB know about Frisco Jones?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't want to make this messy, Mr. Donnelly.
And take your best shot while you still have the chance. Because I'm not telling you a thing.
We'll see, Mr. Donnelly. Now let's start at the beginning, shall we?
Chicken.
What does WSB know about Frisco?
They don't know anything about nothing!
You didn't hurt me. I don't know what you did, but it didn't work.
Oh, but it did, Mrs. Jones.
Why? I can't feel anything.
You weren't supposed to get hurt. It was all for the benefit of Mr. Donnelly. Your screams were much appreciated.
He would never tell you anything.
Oh, no?
No.
Your husband was last contacted in North America.
How did you know that?
Mr. Donnelly told us. He heard your screams. He didn't want you to endure any more pain. Now, I'm sure that you'd like to return the favor. Now, where in North America was your husband last contacted?
Ask Mr. Donnelly.
Mrs. Jones, that's exactly what we'll do.
All right, what are you guys up to now?
Sean?
Felicia, is that...
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Felicia?
Sean! Oh, my God, what have they done to you?
It's nothing. It's all a fake. Don't believe what you see. That's all. Don't believe what you see.
Mrs. Jones, how about a demonstration of a cattle prod?
Felicia!
No.
It's all a fake.
No.
It's all a fake, honey. It's all a fake. Believe me, it's all a fake.
No.
All a fake.
Once more, Felicia, where is your husband?
Oh, please let me sleep.
When I have the information that I need, then you can sleep. No, sleep, Felicia. Not until you tell us what we need to know. Where is Frisco?
I told you everything I know. Somewhere in this continent. That's all the WSB told me. Please, let me sleep.
Felicia, you have very lovely hair.
What are you doing?
I'm going to leave you alone now. You can get yourself a little bit of relaxation and maybe a little bit of rest.
Oh, stop! Oh, please stop!
Now, when you're ready to have our conversation, you let me know.
Well, Tiny?
I didn't mean to wake you. I'm going to New York for the day. I wanted to get an early start.
You didn't say you were going to New York?
Just decided.
We didn't get a chance to talk.
So we'll talk later.
What's the matter? I didn't expect Robert to come barging in like that yesterday.
You didn't tell me you were expecting his call. I'm going to take a shower.